Yo, what's up everyone? It's Zia, and let's cut to the chase. You're hustling with AI, building something awesome, but struggling to land those big clients. Sound familiar? Listen, I've been there. You're competing with a million other freelancers. The market's noisy, and frankly, cold outreach can feel like shouting into a void. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be this way. I'm gonna break down the exact scripts, the frameworks, the psychology behind landing high-ticket AI clients. We're talking about crafting messages that stand out, grab attention, and actually get replies. And the best part, this isn't some theoretical BS. This is battle-tested, data-driven stuff that I've used to build multiple businesses. We're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall here, we're gonna craft targeted messages that provide real value up front. So, buckle up, because by the end of this video you'll have the tools to turn cold outreach into your secret weapon. Let's get after it. Alright, let's dive right into the trenches with cold email. Now I know what you're thinking, Gary V, email is dead, nobody reads that stuff. And you know what? You're partially right. People are drowning in spam, generic templates, and boring pitches. But here's the thing, a well-crafted, personalized email can cut through the noise like a hot knife through butter. So how do we do it? First, forget those long-winded novels. We're going for short, impactful, and value-driven. Your subject line is your first impression, make it count. Something like, quick idea to help niche businesses with AI immediately piques their curiosity. Next, the opening line. No fluff, just straight to the point. Hi, first name. I help industry businesses save time using AI automation. See what we did there? You're establishing credibility and relevance right off the bat. Now here's where the magic happens, offering value. Instead of pitching your services directly, tease them with a solution to their problem. I had an idea that could help you achieve X. Mind if I send a quick video? Notice how it's all about them, their needs, their pain points. Finally, a simple call to action. Best, your name. Short, sweet, and non-pushy. The key here is to spark their curiosity and leave them wanting more. Remember, you're not begging for their business. You're offering a solution they can't refuse, and that, my friends, is how you write a cold email that gets noticed. Alright, let's talk LinkedIn, the holy grail of B2B networking. But here's the catch. Everyone and their grandma is sliding into DMs these days, so you gotta up your game. Forget the generic connection requests and spammy pitches. We're about to unlock the power of personalized, value-driven messaging. First things first, ditch the formality. LinkedIn is all about building relationships, so keep it casual and conversational. Start by acknowledging something specific about their profile, maybe a recent post, shared connection, or their company's work. Now, instead of diving headfirst into a sales pitch, focus on providing value. Share an insightful article, offer a helpful resource, or simply start a conversation about a topic relevant to their industry. For example, you could say, "Hey name, I loved your recent article on topic. I'm also passionate about using AI to achieve X. Would love to connect and chat more." Remember, it's all about building rapport and establishing yourself as a valuable connection. Once you've sparked their interest, you can then subtly weave in your services. For instance, you could mention how you've helped similar businesses streamline their operations using AI tools like ChatGPT. And here's a pro tip. Always end your message with a clear call to action, whether it's inviting them to a quick call, sharing a relevant resource, or simply asking a thought-provoking question. Give them a reason to engage further. Mastering the art of LinkedIn outreach is all about providing value, building relationships, and standing out from the crowd. So, ditch the generic templates, get personal, and watch your connections skyrocket. Chapter 3. Facebook Groups, your secret weapon for targeted outreach. Listen up, because I'm about to drop some serious knowledge bombs about Facebook groups. Now I know what you're thinking. Gary V, Facebook is for cat videos and political rants, not serious business. And you know what? You're right if you're using it wrong, but here's the thing. Facebook groups are gold mines for laser-focused, hyper-targeted outreach. Think about it. Every niche, every industry, every interest has dedicated Facebook groups filled with your ideal clients. These aren't just random people scrolling through their feeds. These are engaged individuals actively seeking information, support, and solutions. But here's the catch. You can't just waltz in with a blatant sales pitch. You gotta play the long game, build trust, and become a valuable member of the community. Start by joining relevant groups and actively participating in discussions. Share insightful comments, answer questions, and provide genuine value without expecting anything in return. Once you've established yourself as a credible contributor, you can start strategically weaving in your services. But here's the key. It's all about context and relevance. For instance, if someone's struggling with a specific problem that your AI solutions can solve, offer helpful advice and casually mention your expertise. You can also leverage direct messages for more personalized outreach. After engaging with someone's post or comment, send them a friendly message expressing your interest and offering to help. But remember, keep it conversational, avoid being overly salesy, and always lead with value. Facebook groups are all about building relationships, establishing trust, and becoming a go-to resource within your niche. So, ditch the spammy tactics, embrace the power of community, and watch your client base explode. Chapter 4. Loombomb, your way to success, personalized video outreach that converts. Alright, entrepreneurs, creators, hustlers, let's talk about the power of video. And I'm not talking about some overproduced Hollywood-style production. I'm talking about raw, authentic, personalized video messages that cut through the noise and grab attention like nothing else. And the best part? You don't need fancy equipment or editing skills, all you need is Loom and your infectious energy. Here's the deal. In a world dominated by text-based communication, a personalized video message is like a breath of fresh air. It instantly humanizes your outreach, builds rapport, and shows your prospects that you're not just another faceless entity spamming their inbox. So, how do you create a Loom bomb that converts? First, keep it short and sweet. Nobody wants to watch a 10-minute monologue. Get straight to the point, introduce yourself, and personalize it from the get-go. Next, show, don't tell. Instead of rambling on about your services, use screen recording to demonstrate your AI solutions in action. Walk them through a case study, showcase a relevant feature, or even create a custom demo tailored to their specific needs. And here's a pro tip. Inject your personality into the video, smile, be enthusiastic, and let your passion shine through. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, and video is the ultimate tool for building that connection. Finally, end with a clear call to action. Whether it's inviting them to a call, visiting your website, or simply replying to your message, make it crystal clear what you want them to do next. Loom bombs are all about standing out, building relationships, and providing value in a memorable way. So, ditch the generic templates, embrace the power of video, and watch your outreach efforts soar to new heights. Chapter 5. The Art of the Follow-Up. Turning no into not yet. Alright, entrepreneurs, let's talk about a word that sends shivers down the spines of even the most seasoned salespeople: follow-up. But here's the thing. Follow-up isn't about being annoying or pushy, it's about building relationships, demonstrating persistence, and showing your prospects that you're truly invested in their success. Listen, we've all been there. You send a killer email, craft the perfect LinkedIn message, and crickets. It's easy to get discouraged, but here's the truth. Most people don't close deals on the first interaction. In fact, studies show that it takes an average of 7 to 8 touch points to convert a lead into a customer. So, how do you master the art of the follow-up without coming across as desperate or annoying? First, timing is everything. Don't bombard them with messages every 5 minutes. Instead, space out your follow-ups strategically, giving them time to breathe and digest your previous message. Next, add value with each interaction. Don't just send the same generic message repeatedly. Instead, share a relevant article, offer a helpful resource, or simply check in to see if they have any questions. And here's a pro tip. Don't be afraid to be persistent, but also know when to walk away. If you've followed up multiple times and haven't received a response, it might be time to move on to other prospects. Remember, the follow-up is an essential part of the sales process, and mastering it can significantly increase your conversion rates. So, ditch the fear of rejection, embrace the power of persistence, and watch your sales soar. Outro now, go crush it. There you have it, folks. The exact scripts and strategies to turn cold outreach from a dreaded chore into your secret weapon for landing high-ticket AI clients. Remember, it's not about being sleazy or pushy, it's about providing value, building relationships, and becoming a trusted advisor in your niche. Now I know what you're thinking, Gary V, this is great and all, but I need more than just scripts. I need a system, a framework, a step-by-step blueprint for success. And you know what? You're absolutely right. That's why I've put together a special bonus for you guys, a free downloadable template pack with all the scripts from this video, plus additional resources to help you level up your AI service business. Download all scripts from the link below, subscribe for more AI service tutorials, and comment AI scripts for a free template pack. Now go crush it.